What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial from Moonlight by Ali Gatie. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Ali Gatie that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Moonlight on guitar is that we're going to be in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo to play this song. The next thing that we would usually go over is the structure of a song, but for Moonlight we're actually just going to repeat the same picking progression through the entire song start to finish. So we don't need to worry about the structure for this one. And the last thing that we would usually go over before we dive into a song is chords, but for this song, like I said, we just have one picking progression that's going to repeat through the entire song. So you actually don't need to worry about any chords for this song. And guys, with all that in mind, let's dive into Moonlight. Man, this is one of those songs that I've gotten literally thousands of requests for. I did a tutorial on It's You a while back ago, which is a very beautiful song, and I got tons and tons of requests to do Moonlight as well, so here it finally is. I'm sorry it took so long, guys. Like I said, this is actually a pretty beginner-friendly song. It is a finger-picking song, but we do just repeat the same picking progression through the entire song start to finish, so it's not too terribly complicated. This is actually a pretty good intro to finger-picking if you've never played any finger-picking songs before. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this picking progression. So our first shape is going to look like this. We're going to do a middle finger on 3rd fret of the G string, and that is going to stay there for most of this progression. And then we're going to put a 3rd finger, a ring finger, up on 4th fret of the low E string. For our first shape, we're going to pick that 4th fret on the low E, the 3rd fret on the G, and the open B string. That's our first shape right there. Then we're on to our next shape. The only thing that's going to move here is this finger is going to get taken off, and we're going to put a pointer finger on 2nd fret of the low E string, and we're going to pick low E, 3rd G, open B. That's your second shape. It's a little bit of a weird shape. You can use different fingers here if you want to, but I'm just using those because it's the easiest transition. From there, all we're going to do is take our pointer finger off. We're going to play an open low E, 3rd G still, open B, just like that. And then here we go to our last two shapes. This is where it changes a little bit. We're going to do a 2nd on the A string and a 4th on the B string. And you can use whichever fingers you want to for this. I'm using pointer finger and ring finger. It might be easier to use pointer finger and pinky. Totally up to you. I'll switch over here because this is actually a little bit easier. So pointer finger on 2nd fret of the A string and then pinky on 4th fret of the B string. We're going to pick those two together and we're going to take that shape and then we're going to slide it down here. We're going to do a 1st fret on the A string and a 2nd fret on the B string and pick those two together at the same time. Just like that, guys. And that is the whole picking progression that is going to repeat through the entire song, Moonlight, start to finish, just over and over and over again on repeat. So one more time, kind of walked through, guided through that. We're going to start here on 3rd fret of the G string, 4th fret low E, open B. We got E, G, B. Then we go to 2nd on the low E, still 3rd on the G and open B. We go E, G, B. And then we're going to go open low E, still 3rd on G, open B. We got E, G, B. And then we've got 2nd on the A, 4th on the B at the same time. And then we've got 1st on the A, 2nd on the B at the same time. Just like that. That's going to repeat through our entire song, start to finish. That's your picking pattern. Like I said, it is finger picking, so it might be a little bit tricky, but this is also played very slowly, which is cool for the beginners out there who don't have a lot of experience with finger picking. It allows you some time to get to those positions quickly, and you don't have to really rush to them because this is played very, very slow tempo. This is a very slow tempo song, so you're able to kind of have some time in between shapes to actually get where you need to be. So guys, with all that in mind, like I said, that just repeats through the whole song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through that a couple of times very slowly without me talking so that you can see exactly what's going on, make sure you got all the right stuff in all the right places. And then I'll play through it a couple of times full speed so that you can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly a couple times first will look about like this. And a couple of times through the picking pattern that's going to repeat all the way through Moonlight by Ali Gatie, full speed will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Moonlight on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 750 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. And finally guys, if you want to support the channel and get your name in the credits at the end of every new tutorial, you can hit up my Patreon at patreon.com/thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, Moonlight is one of those songs that I have gotten a ton of requests for, literally probably thousands of requests for. Whenever I did It's You by Ali Gatie, I had never heard anything else by Ali Gatie besides that song, and so I heard Moonlight for the first time a couple days ago, and I was like, I'm sorry that I haven't taught this song. It's actually a great song for beginner finger-picking guitarists. Anybody who hasn't experimented with finger-picking very much, this is actually a great song. I'm sorry it took me so long to get it to you guys. I've gotten so many requests for this, so I hope that you guys are happy to finally see it. I'm sorry it took so long. This is an awesome song. It's a really, really good one, like I said, for beginner finger pickers, because it really is just that one finger picking pattern played through the entire song, start to finish. What's cool about it too is that it's a little bit of a slower pace. Like I said, it's a very slow tempoed kind of song. So even though there's kind of some funky shapes in there, even though it is finger picking and all that, because it's such a slow song, it gives you a lot of time to transition from shape to shape. So that's really cool for the beginners out there. I'd feel pretty comfortable teaching this to anybody, even if it's their first couple of days playing guitar, even though it's finger picking, and even though it is some kind of funky shapes, just because it's a slow song, so it allows you a lot of time for those transitions. So guys, I had a lot of fun learning this song. Like I said, sorry it took me so long to get it out. I've gotten so many requests for this one, so I'm really happy to finally be getting it to you guys. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning this song too. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.